Halloween Ends, out in theaters, latest installment in the long-running slashers series starring Jamie Lee Curtis. This was once again directed by David Gordon Green, who was helming this new trilogy of sequels. If you don't know, the Halloween series has multiple conflicting continuities by now, and the current one goes like this. Original Halloween from 1978, then Halloween 2018, brilliant film by the way, followed by the severely disappointing Halloween Kills last year, and capped off by Halloween Ends now. And it looks like it is going to end, at least I hope so, because the way this one ends, you know, without spoiling anything, they would need to come up with another reboot idea. There's no way they can just continue as it is. So the story left off at the end of Halloween Kills. Michael Myers escaped from the burning building, wreaked havoc on the little town until he was cornered and almost killed before running away again. He's been gone ever since. Nobody has seen him, and it's been 4 years. Laurie Strode and her surviving granddaughter Allison live together now, trying to put the horror behind them. No longer prepping for the eventual return of Myers, just living their best lives, pretending it's all over. Meanwhile, Allison starts hanging out with a boy from town that she finds inexplicably attractive for no apparent reason. The boy is called Corey, and he's kind of an outsider, loser, bullied by others because of an accident he caused a few years prior. One day his bullies leave him under an overpass at night, and he discovers that the evil isn't really gone, and some of it begins to seep into him. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I feel like I should warn fans of the series that a lot of the marketing could be described as false advertising. Trailers extensively focused on the film being the ultimate confrontation between Laurie and Michael, but as it turns out, those scenes between them are almost entirely taken from the movie's finale, and before then, Laurie is in the film very little and Michael barely so. There's another different villain, and we mostly spend time with Allison and Corey, which, you know, on the one hand, credit for preserving the surprise. On the other, though, it's a very deflating surprise. Because if I go to see a Halloween movie, I do want to see Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. I honestly don't give two shits about any other of those younger characters. And so I struggled to really get invested in the story, which also wasn't helped by the fact that it simply isn't written particularly well. Like, the dialogue sucks, the way Corey and Allison behave is kind of stupid, the whole basis for the relationship seems like a giant stretch. Allison and Laurie both being over Michael when he's clearly still out there makes little sense for those characters, considering what they just went through. Like, you know, the badass prepper old lady Laurie that we saw in Halloween 2018 was fantastic, and now that character seems gone and she's just completely castrated. And really, I just can't help but feel that perhaps just doing one movie after Halloween 2018 would have been a better idea. You know, go out with a bang instead of stretching it out so much. Because as it is, Halloween Kills already seemed like a useless second part of a trilogy where nothing much happened, but it was just filler before the real finale. And now it isn't even a good finale. It's more of a passing of the torch already. I don't know, man. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was a weak ending to a trilogy that started very promising with the 2018 film and ended up going absolutely nowhere. Disappointing for sure.